Hi, welcome back to Jerry Rigged. Today we are brewing Christmas beer. Every year I brew a batch of beer, give it out as Christmas presents, take it to Christmas dinner, whatnot. Now, to give you an overview of my brewing here, we have the general purpose sink, we have plumbing, and we have a dedicated water filter. So I just buy a pretty high-end water filter, so I use that just for brewing beer, so I'm not using super expensive water filters for flushing the toilet and washing dishes. This is the wort chiller. We'll see that in action later. And the all-important brew kettle. I've tried other things, and I bought this dedicated brew kettle. It cost a bloody fortune, but boy is it worth it. Here we have my mash tun. You'll see that thing's purpose later. And the carboy, the final destination. So, to start with, we're going to add 3 gallons of water to the brew kettle. Actually, this is 3.5 gallons. Okay, then there. All right. This is the stage of the brewing process where temperatures and times are very critical. So I'm going to stop here and come back when the desired temperatures have been achieved. Okay, we're back. The water is now at exactly 150 degrees. So it's time to add the grain. We have 6 pounds of English barley, 2 pounds of flaked barley, and 1 pound of roasted barley. And in it goes. Now this is very critical time because we're converting the starch and the grain to sugar. If it gets too hot, everything comes to an end. So our target temperature is 152 degrees because there's 2 different enzymes and there's one little sweet spot where they both overlap. And 152 is the place. Alright. Alright, we're going to let that come up to temperature, let it sit for a bit, and I'll be back. Okay, it's been brought up to temperature, and it is sat in the brew kettle at 152 degrees for half an hour. Now it's time to transfer it to the mash tun. This is the device that separates the grain from the liquid so we can brew beer with it. It's something I made. It's just a square of PVC pipe. You can't see them, but there's lots of little holes drilled in the bottom side of the pipe. So I dump it in there, the liquid settles to the bottom, and then I drain it out the side there. And for this process, camera down without dropping it in the kettle. Oh. I have a jumbo siphon hose. Doesn't do all of it, but it gives me a good start. Some brewers will do this in one step. I like to do it in two. I leave it in boil kettle for a half hour, just so I can stir it, keep a little closer eye on the temperature. Okay, well, that's all it's going to siphon. So, let me do it the manual way. That. Top on it. Okay, now it's time for my nifty crane. Here's a hole on it. I don't know if you want to see this or not. Oh. There you are. Oh, you can see this. But this saves immense amounts of wear and tear in my back. And there. And I'll see you back in a half an hour. Okay, half hour has passed. Everything in the mash tun should be nice and settled out. Loose at the top so it doesn't create a vacuum inside. You'll notice I moved it from the burner down to the bench, but that's because we have to heat up another jug of water here. 3 gallons of water, heated up to 170 degrees. So once this is finished draining, we'll use that to rinse any and all residual sugars that may be remaining in the grain. So since there's nothing much going on, we'll be back soon. Okay, we're back. Notice that the mash tun has finished draining. I have a lovely grain bed right there. My sparge water, I don't know if you see that or not, but it's at 170 degrees. The reason I chose 170 degrees is because that's the temperature that'll stop all the enzymes from continuing to break down the sugar. This is a wonderful little device that I made out of a plastic cutting board that I put on top of the grain bed. And what this does, it's got many holes in it. What it does is allows a constant column of clear water to go down through the grain, which will thoroughly rinse any residual sugars that's hanging out there. So here we go. I'm going to put the phone down. All right. Oh, okay. 3 gallons of water. There. There we have that. Throw the cover on loosely and wait for the sparging process to complete.